going on, my people? You don't know, it's your boy Big Zilla the G, aka Savioso the First, bringing another edition of Zilla the G TV, live and direct from the Gully Central. You see me? Boom! Right about now, today we're talking about some different things, some different topics, and that we're reacting to and we're responding to. You understand what I'm saying? But before without further ado, I just want to say big up to everybody, the 2024. I hope everybody had a happy new year, made it safely into 2024. May 24 bring you nothing but blessings, happy New Year's, all of that good stuff, you feel me? Anyway, today we're talking about something different today. As I said, we're talking about the 5 jobs, the top 5 jobs that if you're a woman, does any of these 5 jobs and that you should start worrying and that, you get what I'm saying? So this is going out to like anyone that's engaged, about to be married right about now, someone that's just got in a relationship with a girl, is new, you're at the honeymoon stage, you're not really deep into the situation. For you, somebody that, you know, you could be in a long-term relationship with your partner and that, so you get what I'm saying? This video is for anybody, like, just to know like what kind of line of work your woman's in and that, you get me? Because these are the top 5 jobs that like you should be worried about if your woman works in these jobs. And like, without further ado, I'm not going to talk about it too long and that, so you get what I'm saying? But you know, just tune into the video, check it. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Matter of fact, while you're here right now, without further ado, pause the video, beg you, like this video and subscribe to me and it, like right about now. Like obviously, like, big up my 2 subscribers, what I've got first and foremost, you get me? Big up my 2 subscribers, what I got 2 subscribers, you get me? You don't know, one's probably one of my kids and one's probably my girl, you get it? But yo, big them up still, you get what I'm saying? But right about now, like, listen, if you're watching this video, it's gonna be a good video, it's gonna be an interesting video. I put out good reactions every day, like more or less every day I do a good reaction. So I got a lot of videos coming out and that, plus the Zilla G network, we got a lot of different things going on the channel soon, but I need to pick up the channel and that. So if you're watching this, please like, comment and subscribe on my video. It will help also if you share this video to somebody else. Like, this is any of your male friends or you think might benefit from this video, you understand it? You know somebody that's girl does one of these kind of jobs in this kind of work and that, you get what I'm saying? Share the video with them, innit? Pass on the information, pass on the knowledge and that, you get what I'm saying? They could benefit from this and that, you get me? So please like and comment and subscribe. And to my 2 subscribers, what I've already got, love you guys, big up. You understand what I'm saying? You're rocking with me from day 1 and that, you get me? But I'm trying to get many more. I'm trying to get to the, you know what I mean? So I need you as the YouTube public watching this video right now to help a nigga out, right? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Share, show me some love. Comment in my comment box, put your opinion down in the comment section, whether it's something you agree with, something you disagree with, something you like, if you might not like the way I do the video, to something you think I can do better. Like, listen, just tell me in the comments and that, innit? Like, let me know, cause you know, I need comments so I can get into the YouTube algorithms and stuff like that, cause YouTube's fighting against my thing for some reason, you get me? Yeah, YouTube's fighting against me, man, so I need the people to help me. But so like, comment, subscribe. But anyway,
gentlemen, you ever think about how your girl's job is a job that might make it difficult for you to trust her? Well, that's today's lesson. Top 5 woman jobs that men should be worried about. Let's get it in. Before we get into this lesson, take a moment to make sure you subscribe to the channel so the algorithm knows what's up. We're a new channel here, and we're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So, do the things, you know what to do. Thumbs, let everybody know, share it. So everybody, including you, all your friends, and the people who get these lessons.
Show me this love, I need some of this love. Show me some of this love, I need that love right there.
These jobs for your lady.
Get back into it.
It's not guaranteed that she's gonna cheat, but some of these will be surprising to you, some of these will be obvious to you. But no matter what it is, these are the ones based on statistics, facts, and even me being in the field as someone who dates, but also someone who's been counseling for years. Some of this surprised me. The occupations that women are most likely to stray, to cheat, to do something crazy. The things that, you know, usually worried about. So, writes this down, takes these notes, or come back and watch these videos again. We're going to go in reverse order, starting with number 5. Boss chicks. specifically high-powered lawyers, doctors, things of that nature. Now, it sounds weird. It's not the same reason why a woman would want you for having this job, gentlemen. It's more that women who tend to be high-powered lawyers, high-powered doctors, sadly, they care less. Doesn't mean that you won't get one that actually does care, but they tend to have less of the emotional attachment because it probably required a lot of masculine energy in order for them to get these high-power positions where they've been battling out with men for a while. So they tend to have way more masculine traits and have shut off the part of them that is emotionally attached to things like monogamy. You're just lower on the totem pole to them. You're second to their career and your kids, like you just fall down the thing. So if she feels like scratching an itch, she cares less. Again, ladies, you're watching. It doesn't mean that all of you are bad. I'm just saying this is what tends to happen. Number 4, caregivers.
Hold on there. Boom. Pertaining back to that boss chick situation and that now. At the end of the day, like, the boss chick situation, like, obviously, if you date the boss chick, one of these kind of girls, then you know about them girl them already. It's true. Like, these girls them are just, all they care about is their career. You understand what I'm saying? They're just career motivated, money motivated, and that's all that matters to them. Like, these kind of girl them, like, when they was in their 20s and their girlfriends was out having boyfriends, getting relationships, getting engaged, married, and that. These girls are just working hard. They never had no time to go out. They never had no time to hit the clubs. They're just working, securing the future, securing the bag for the future, and that. And so they're just fully high-powered, and that. You get me, like. So if you've been with these kind of girls then before, and I, as being a boss myself, obviously, I've been with 1 or 2 boss chicks my damn self. You know what I mean? So, you've been with these type of girls, you know, like, the proper emotionless, though, you get what I'm saying? Like, all they care about is really themselves and their career, like I says, like, that's all they're motivated on. They don't really care about taking it to the next level. They don't want to have kids. So if you get one of these chicks and she's, like, under 30, forget kids. You get what I'm saying? You're never going to be able, she's not going to want kids till she's, like, late 30s, 40s, and it's that kind of chick there, you get what I'm saying? So, you know, when I was with my boss chick, it didn't work out with me and her because I felt like she felt like she was better than me. I felt like she used to look down her nose at man and stuff, you get me? Because she was making more money than me, obviously, at the time and stuff like that. I felt like, I felt like, you know, she used to kind of, you know, make it known, like, who's making the most money, and kind of throw it in my face a bit. And being a man with an ego and pride, and I didn't really like that, so that only lasted for a certain amount of time. But he's 100% right about them boss chicks, and to be fair, there was no cheating in my situation still, because she was loyal. She was very loyal. There's no cheating, you get what I'm saying? If anything, I cheated on her, you get what I'm saying? My bad if you're watching this now, I'm sorry. But yeah, so it wasn't a thing like that, but as I said, we broke up because I felt like she thought she's better than me. I felt like, you know, she used to look down her nose at man and stuff, so it just didn't work out, me being a man of pride and all that, like, yeah, it didn't really work out, you get me? Anyway.
Specifically, sad. Nurses and teachers. Yo! This one was surprising to me. I didn't want to believe it. I still find it hard to believe, but I mean, the numbers are the numbers. I can't tell you how many couples I've counseled, how many women I've counseled, how many men I've counseled.
Teachers, nurses,
if the woman
caregivers,
has these 2 jobs, crazy things go down. If you hear the most crazy stories about a woman getting somebody to kill her husband in order for her to run off into the sunset, it tends to be a teacher. It tends to be a female teacher who got some student caught up, and he pop, everybody drop. She runs off. Ladies, I didn't make you. Don't be mad at me. I'm not God. I didn't create the game. but I will show you how to move through it. So, gentlemen, I love teachers. I love nurses. I love the whole caregiver thing. But for some reason, these are professions that you just got to worry about. I don't know if it's the nature of the work or
I'd be worried right now, man. Shit,
I
feel worried.
I don't know, caring and loving going on. I don't know. I just know that nurses tend to hook up with other nurses and the long hours and the crazy things, and then teachers.
You know what?
Maybe it's the
that makes sense. That makes
people looking up to them.
perfect sense for the nurses. Definitely.
I don't know.
Yeah,
this
true.
was the biggest mystery. I just know it happens. So beware, gents. Number 3, entertainers, specifically actresses and models. Now, this is the one I've encountered the most, being an actor in Hollywood, but I mean, it's a thing, yo. This is the one that's probably one of the most obvious. You don't get this as much with singers and dancer girls. They tend to be more loyal, but when it comes to actresses and models, for a few different reasons. One, for actresses and models, there tends to be these situations in which she has to or wants to. Sometimes it'll be something that she feels she has to do. Sometimes, the thing I've seen the most is her wanting to do this, volunteering to do this, which is to, for the lack of a better phrase, how can I say this politely? The casting couch, I want to be connected to this famous person, this star, someone who's higher up in my given field.
She's gonna do whatever she takes, whatever she needs to do.
Hook up with them. I will
do
go
that
to their
shit.
crazy orgy party. I will do whatever of being connected in order to get the connections, in order to get the part, get the bag, they be doing things. All right, I've just seen some stuff.
Taking on the whole of the wood.
We
know that.
It's
Halle Berry.
I know there's the whole
normal
Me Too thing that happened, and that does happen. And I'm not saying it doesn't. I've had to save women and protect them for certain situations that I've watched go down, and I've been like, no. And I've stepped in. But the thing I've seen way more than any kind of non-consensual stuff is women more than willing to, jumping at the chance, knocking other girls out to get the opportunity to hit it with the star of the music video, the star of the movie, the star of the series, the director, the producer, the people who can make her career happen. It happens way more on the I want it to happen from the woman's perspective than the other side. Again, not like the other side don't exist. It's not like it doesn't happen where, they feel coerced. But this one, as far as girls, like I said, knocking each other out, pushing each other out the way to try to get next to the star, homie, all the time. So,
all the time, every time, all the while.
Number 2, protection services, specifically military, police, fire, EMT. Yes, I count weird. That's how I count. So what? It's the most efficient. Fight me if you don't believe me. Anyway, yes, these things. Sad, but true, mother, true. This is the one I've seen up close and personal the most. Now, I come from a military family, a military town. Most of my boys, the parents, everybody's military. You will hardly ever hear me say anything negative about the military. I was this close to being in it myself, except reasons. But and this is not necessarily something against the military. It's more about the women who join. Because it's not like the military's promoting this. They actually found it. You get in trouble for
some
this.
freaky bitch in the army.
Adultery. You get in trouble for cheating.
Never
You
know
get in
that.
trouble. It's all high the standards are in the military. You can't just be cheating.
in the military.
But women, if your wife is a Marine, homie, if your wife is in the military, dude, I'm sorry. just count it as it's so
No way.
likely
My thing.
that you gonna get cheated on. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous for a few different reasons. One reason,
Take notes.
she's around the most masculine, burly, brawny, trained killers. The manliest men in the mother world. She's around them on a daily, hourly, minutely. She's surrounded by sweaty gangster dudes, like thuggish man, our dudes who literally bark.
Fuggish men in the army.
She's around that. So let's say you're a tech guy, but your wife is a Marine, and she's around other Marines regularly. Dude, come on. Yo.
Curtains.
It's hard for her to resist.
It's over. It's over, man. It's over.
Animal nature. It's a currency. Men's strength. Most exhibited in physical strength. It's, again, the world's most highly trained military ever. She around that all day. Same with firemen, same with other police officers. She's around dudes who their job is to be manly. That's hard competition. On top of that, just like in other things we've talked about, she's got to give into her masculine side in order to keep up. So she's in this whole animalistic camaraderie, you know, how you doing, like dirty jokes and all kinds of stuff in your windows, flying everywhere, and she's gotta compete with that energy, and it's gonna lend to a lot of cheating. On top of the fact that, let's say she's deployed, she's away from you for a long time.
She's clapped for fun.
She's on base somewhere, she's doing things, she's out, she's gone. She's surrounded by a bunch of strong dong everywhere. I don't even know what to say.
Like I said, strong dung, you know, strong dung.
Cold, I'm sorry.
What the fuck is that? Strong dung? What's that?
But it's the truth. Now, police, fire, EMT, I've seen that. Not as bad, but there's a story in these YouTube streets that I heard recently. You might have heard it. There's a woman who's a police officer. I can't remember the city, but she got caught hitting it with like 5 or 6 other police officers in uniform, in cop cars, in like the cage where they keep the evidence, in like all these places where she got fired, and then she was talking about how it was like the boss was in on it or something. I don't know. It's this weird thing. Her husband's like a pastor's son. Not that there's anything wrong with the pastor's son, but for the most part, he's like, I forgive you. Forgiveness is one thing, but taking her back after the world done seen your wife everywhere, the craziest like orgy parties and stuff, she's hitting with other officers and their wives.
Wow.
And trying to make this dude be okay with it, because at one point her husband found out and he's like, stop, and she's like, no. Again, date him if you want to, marry him if you want to, at your own risk. So before I get to number 1,
take
there's
notes.
an honorable mention.
Take
Now, this honorable mention shouldn't even be said. To me, it's obvious. Some of these things, though, y'all still need to be told. So we're going to talk about it. Honorable mention is Ladies of the Night. What I mean by Ladies of the Night, you should already know. Exotic dancers, you know, those clubs where the clothes come off. Anybody who's a popcorn star, yeah, I gotta say it like that for the YouTube so we don't get in trouble. Or if she's got an OnlyFans, which is pretty much kind of one of the other two. It's a form of that. She just does it in her house where nobody else is around, but then the world can see it.
I don't mean
so
someone.
If that's who you with, or if that's who you think about staying with, or whatever.
Fucking them bitches.
I don't know why under the holy sun
them are
you think
dangerous.
she's gonna be
Can't waste them,
faithful to you. that one should be a given. The only reason why it's not number one is because it's so far out of the realm of what's normal. But I did mention it because it's becoming more and more normal right now. It's crazy how many girls are like, I got an OnlyFans account. I'm like, what? The kind of work that this is starting to become mainstream. So, needed to be said. Number one,
I sell them pussy for fun.
influencers.
I sell out them one of
What
them
does this
crutches.
mean? This
Sell them crutches
means
for fun,
any
man.
occupation, really. But if the girl has called herself an influencer, nighty night, homie. Nighty mother night. Now, this could be a fitness influencer, a financial influencer, an architectural influencer, where she had a normal job to begin with. She started making videos, and now she has crossed over into influencer status. Now, this does not mean that every girl who's got a YouTube video, YouTube channel is like this. Doesn't mean she's automatically an influencer. But first thing you got to think about is, does she use that title? Does she call herself an influencer? Does she say, when people ask her what her occupation is, she goes, I'm an influencer? Hey, if you decide to get with that, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Your ass, Mr. Postman. Now, this is generally for women who started out with some other occupation. She started out as, I don't know, a doctor or a nurse, or she started out as a lawyer, or she started out as, I don't know, she's a chef. And she started out actually being a chef in a restaurant, but then she wanted to make videos. And now she's making videos to the point where she don't work at her normal job anymore. Now, technically, this is good from an entrepreneurial standpoint. If you can make more money being at home and saving time and all the, like, business-wise, it will probably make a lot more sense, especially if she gets more money doing this. But if it crosses over to the point where she is doing all kinds of social media on every level, if she doesn't turn it into a business where she's got employees doing all these other things, but she herself is kind of doing it for more of the attention, for more of the, I just want people to see me, especially if she crosses over into scantily clad content. I brought up the chef thing because I saw that recently. Some girl who's a chef where she starts to make food in less and less clothes. And I'm like, word? Where it's more about the attention than it is about the original art. If she's more giving frivolous advice and not really doing her main job, when it starts to become more social media and less actual content, that's when you gotta worry about it. This is the one that is the most dangerous because it's the hardest to ascertain if this is what it is or not. But definitely, if she calls herself an influencer versus I make fashion blogs, or I've got a fashion podcast, or I've got a fashion show that I shoot because I'm about fashion and I help men with fashion or I help women with fashion. If she's not talking about it like a business, if she goes, I'm an influencer, I have this many followers, if she talks about follower count, and if she talks about how much, like she uses the word like, oh, my platform this, my platform that,
Yeah, that's the answer.
She has to keep it in the realm of an actual job. Now, gentlemen, with all of these, obviously, there will be exceptions. There will be women who fit into these categories where they're not cheaters. They can be loyal. They will be someone you can trust. It's just that there are certain things about each of these that make it difficult for her to be faithful and easy for things to slip, and you should just be wary. So yeah, you might find an exception, but you know, it's your risk. You take it or leave it. It's up to you. That's the end of today's lesson. Now, the class is mostly free, but pay the fee with a thumb up or down, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Love.
man. You don't know, man. Right about now, man. Like that video was enlightening, so I'm not gonna lie. That video was hella enlightening, and that still learned a couple things from that video there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the 5 jobs. Like, if your woman's doing, you should really be worried about right now. Still, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, because you know, as I says, like he's not. That man is a professional counselor, guidance counselor, and that he deals with people like every day. So this is not factual, but it's going off proper statistics. He's basing it off of, innit? Off like statistics, off his own experiences as a counselor and all of that. So I'd be worried right now, man, if my girl was doing any of them jobs up there. So you see, the thing is, you see the nurses and the caregivers. I was hella surprised about that. So you get what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie. I was surprised about that because I've been with a couple nurses in the past and that. You get me, like people at work and care, work helping people, and people are nurses. And you know what? I've always had a slight suspicion about certain things, you know, man, because, like you said, to do some long hours. But I didn't really think there was bad shit of it, you know. But I did think, yeah, and they're always partnering up with different people. They're always partnering with this person, and you know, they're doing the long hours. It's true, it all makes sense what you're saying. So I was a bit surprised that they was like one of the #1 cheaters and that stuff. I was surprised about that, so I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, what surprised you, like? Write in the comments what surprised you, what did you agree with, what did you not expect to see, and that. You get what I'm saying? Like some of them for me, like the actresses and models. That one was kind of obvious. The OnlyFans, obviously that one there was obvious. You get what I'm saying? You know, we know that they ain't them girl, them don't know how to stay faithful or loyal to no one. All they're loyal to is the bread. They're just loyal to the bag. You understand what I'm saying? That's where their loyalty lies, at the back. So them OnlyFans girls, them there, you know. Can't make a hoe into a housewife and all of that. So that's how you deal with them girls. Cause what? OnlyFans girls to me, OnlyFans girls, they're just like low budget. They're like low budget popcorn stars. My man don't want to say the word. Zone, popcorn, whatever. You get me? Like OnlyFans is like low budget. They're like low budget. Zone stars, popcorn stars, and that. You get what I'm saying? Because you know they just do it on a lower level, just to do it from their house, and but yeah, they're just some low level hoes, really. That's my opinion. I see them as like some low level skanky bitches. You get it? So we know that would never surprise me. Cause we know them girls. You know, we know it is with OnlyFans girl, them and them kind of ladies of the night. Ladies of the night, as you call it already. We know about them kind of people, innit? So that didn't surprise me. What surprised me, I was a bit shocked at the police and the fire department one. God, then again, I didn't think they was getting so much pussy, and I didn't think there was like proper cheaters like that. The military as well. When you check it out, they all make sense and that stuff. So what I'm saying is, so if you're a woman does any of these jobs, you know, I'd be a bit worried. If you're about to get engaged right now to a chick you just met, she does any of them jobs, it's something to think about. You get what I'm saying? Or any of your friends or any brothers or your cousins, any of their girls have got these kind of jobs, like, yeah, you know, pass on the information, man. You get what I'm saying? Knowledge is wealth and all that, man. Help them out and that. Share the video and that with them. Let them see what it is, cause you know this shit. You know, statistically facts taken from, you know, somebody that works in that field and, you know, does that for his everyday job. So yeah, I'm not lying, man. Like right now, I'd be a bit worried in that if my woman done any of them jobs there. But you know what? To be fair, like, you know, it is what it is. It doesn't, like, to be fair, it's like all about the person that you're with and that, and how much you trust your partner. And to be fair, if my partner worked in any of them given fields there, I think I'm man enough to have trust in my partner to know, so yeah, she ain't gonna do nothing. But at the same time, after seeing that video there, I'll be hella worried right now, I'm not gonna lie. Because, I'll be hella worried, I'm not gonna lie, so you get what I'm saying. But anyway, man, I ain't trying to hold you up, man. You don't know, man. It's your boy, Big Savvy, also the first. But before you go, you know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on my video, turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop a video. Cause as I says, I'm dropping videos regular and that's so you get what I'm saying. So we got enough things behind that. You know, got kids videos coming soon. My little sons are gonna be doing kiddie videos and stuff and gaming videos. We got bare things going on in the network, you know. This is the Godzilla network and that, you understand what I'm saying? So just tune in, rock with me, subscribe with me. You get what I'm saying? Just you know, help me do some of this thing, like get out there in this field. You feel me? But yeah, man, you don't know the don't know, man. It's your boy Big Savvy, also the first, bringing another edition. Stand alone.